How's everyone doing tonight? Good. You guys look comfortable. You look like you have space, personal space. What a concept, right? I want to talk about space today, specifically the lack of it. I'm 17 years old. I live with my mom and my older sister, who is 19. We live in an apartment that I'm pretty sure was designed by a claustrophobic architect who hated humanity. It's a two-bedroom, but calling them bedrooms is generous. They are more like storage closets with windows. Because of this tragedy, I share a room with my sister. We have two mattresses on the floor, basically touching. If she dreams she's running a marathon, I get kicked. Um, that's the level of intimacy we are dealing with. But up until recently, it was manageable. Just two sisters surviving the struggle. And then the plot thickened. My sister has a boyfriend. Let's call him Brad. Brad is also 19. Honestly, Brad is a good guy. He's polite, treats my sister like a queen, and my mom loves him. I like him too, but here is the thing about liking people. I like them over there, in their house, away from my pillow. Brad has a tough situation at home, toxic family drama. He needs to escape. So my sister comes to my mom and says, Mom, can Brad move in with us? Now, remember the apartment, it's tiny. If a cat walked in, it would have to back out. But my mom says, okay, sure. If he pays rent, he can stay. So the brainstorming begins. Where do we put Brad? My sister comes up with a plan. She says, we will take the living room. We'll put up a divider, make a little private corner, and Brad and I will sleep there. I heard this, and I heard angels singing hallelujah. Do you know what this meant? The bedroom was mine, all mine. I could dance around freely. I could leave a sock on the floor. I was ready to start my new life as the queen of the bedroom. I agreed immediately. Yes, great plan. Be free. But, folks, happiness is a trap. A few days pass. Suddenly, my sister walks up to me with this look. It's the I'm about to ruin your life look. She says, So, we've been thinking. The living room is kind of public, it's open. We don't want to do that anymore. I start sweating. I say, Okay, what's plan B? She smiles. We figured it's totally fine if he just moves into our room, with us. I paused. Excuse me? I said, with us? Yee, she says. It'll be fun, like a sleepover. Every night, a sleepover with my sister and her boyfriend, indefinitely. Let's visualize the geometry. Our room is 10 feet by 10 feet, two mattresses pushed together. Where does Brad go? Does he hover? No, he sleeps in the room, meaning I would be sleeping on my mattress, and literally within arm's reach would be my sister and her boyfriend doing a couple things, whispering, cuddling, breathing in stereo. I immediately said, Absolutely not. No way. That is weird. That's creepy. I am uncomfortable. You would think that would be the end of it, right? A 17-year-old girl says no to a strange man in her bedroom, and society says, fair enough, wrong. My sister pulled the capitalist card. She said, well, we are paying rent. We are paying $250 each, so we have rights to the space. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize my personal comfort had a price tag. Um, my mom tries to mediate. She says, okay, look, let's go back to the living room idea. We can buy these really nice portable closets, create a wall, give you privacy. It's perfect. I'm nodding. Yes, build the wall. But then came the kicker, the cost of these dividers, about $400. My sister and Brad looked at that price tag like it was radioactive. $400? My sister gasped. That's too much money. We're already paying rent. No, it's cheaper to just crash in the bedroom. Let's break this down. They are willing to completely obliterate my privacy and create the most awkward living situation in history to save $400. That is the value of my sanity, apparently. Less than the cost of a gaming console. It's too much effort, she says. Too much effort? Do you know what is effort? Me trying not to hear you guys whisper, I love you at 2 a.m. Here's the part that drives me crazy. I am 17. I am a minor. If I was 25, I'd say, keep the room. I'm moving to Mexico. But I can't. I am a hostage in my own home. I tried explaining this to her calmly. I said, I feel suffocated when there are three people in a closet. She just repeats, but we pay rent. Okay, Rockefeller, congratulations on the rent. Does that give you the right to turn my bedroom into a hostel? Are we going to put bunk beds in next? It's not about Brad. I trust him. But a bedroom is a sanctuary. It's where you take off your mask, where you talk to yourself, cry over a fictional character, private stuff. How am I supposed to do that with Brad sitting 3 feet away playing Candy Crush? Imagine waking up, you're in pajamas, hair like a bird's nest, and the first thing you see is your sister's boyfriend saying, Morning. No, I want to be ugly in peace. Is that too much to ask? The right to be ugly in private, so now we are in a deadlock. My mom is looking for a bigger place, but that could take months. My sister thinks I'm being a brat. She says, You're overreacting. Stop being so selfish. Selfish? I'm asking for air. I am asking for space. I tried to appeal to her empathy. I said, Imagine if I brought a boyfriend home and said, Hey sis, scooch over. Kevin is sleeping between us. She just rolled her eyes. And look, I get it, young love. They want to wake up next to each other. Beautiful, like a Disney movie. But even in Disney movies, the princess doesn't share the tower with her sister and the prince at the same time. That's not Sleeping Beauty. That's a housing crisis documentary. So here I am, standing my ground. I told them I will not do it. I will sleep in the bathtub if I have to, but I am not sharing that room with a couple. Now I'm the villain, the person blocking true love. But ask yourselves, am I? Am I unreasonable for thinking three adults shouldn't be packed into a bedroom like sardines? I don't think I'm asking for a palace, just $400 worth of personal space. Um, if that makes me the problem, fine. Print the t shirt. I'll wear it, but I'll wear it in my own room, alone. Thank you.